Hello there. Last time, a little recap of where I am. We just made it to Reaper's Eye Island. We survived the shipwreck of Merryweather. And yeah, now we're just kind of making our way towards Fort Joy. I know a little bit of what to do here and some of the people that we'll meet, but not too much.
Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Let's go ahead and try to get a surprise attack on these two. Oh, okay. That's alright. No, I don't think we need to use the fireball scroll. At least it slowed them down. Wow. Okay. Oh, nice. That was a good level up. Good timing.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Magister Jowl.
The face is familiar. What's left of it? He was aboard the ship.
Yeah, I'd like to save most of these good scrolls for any bigger fights. Also, I can't tell if is the bedroll. No, the bedroll doesn't take damage as you use it. I'm seeing that right. I still have that painting. Alright, onwards. A word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife or shiv, if that's all you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you've got a sword of sorts. Alright.
Look here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them. What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorn's vile servants, it can do so again. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe. Egad! It speaks our tongue, Quercus! Hush before... What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Oh, Sir Laura. And his faithful steed. You're welcome to join. I think I'm gonna like that squirrel. It's nice that everybody leaves, you know, gold. There and about. Oh, it's the Red Prince.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Hello there.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Quite welcome.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further...
What you
I'm
doing
sure
there?
I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Yes, yes.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
I see a bunch of bad ways to die. I see memories, childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Yeah. Don't really run with that type of crowd.
Well, more's the damn pity, isn't it? For I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
Of course.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Welcome to travel with me. Might even help you get your throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Uh-oh.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Okay, I actually remember talking to the streamer. So, yeah, I can promise him.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm
Nice.
well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Sounds perfect. Nice diverse team.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince.
Oh, here we
Proper
go.
forms of address include your majesty, your royal highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be
Milord.
required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll
Work,
see to
work.
it you'll pick up the
Yes,
rest as we
milord.
go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Yes, my lord. You know, despite him being so pompous and snooty, I actually like the Red Prince. Let's go ahead and head into Fort Joy.
A black cat.
Oh,
Maybe my luck is about to change.
It seems
The
we're
cat's
not the
eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
he's right, Quirkus. You're great just the way you are.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
You followed me.
What? No, that can't be. I can't... Hey, stop following me. Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Where did he come from?
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Huh? All right. Oh, he's welcome to join. Oh, did I lose? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it's Tracy. Wait. Trice. The one on the boat. I'm glad she made it.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Huh.
Now, where should I put this one?
You know, if it wasn't a huge prison, it's a pretty nice island. Definitely wouldn't mind spending some time here. Ooh, the shell. Lizard mystics have been known to use these shells as musical instruments in their death rituals, invoking the haunting howl of far sea storms. Oh yeah. Go ahead and make a little save. I'm one of those people that has a million saves at the end of the game, because I like to keep separate checkpoints. Ooh, ladder.
Alexander. But wait, he's too well protected here.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof. I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Yeah, I agree with Ethan. There are times to be heroic and times to live another day. Best to just keep my head down and mouth shut.
Bishop Alexander idly glances in your direction, curiosity on his face. Recognition seems to flicker in his eyes for a moment, but then he shakes his head and looks back towards Dallas.
Especially since that's my target.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years.
Does he have a collar on? Is that the collar? Yeah. Oh, interesting.
The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
Ooh.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
These look pleasant.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Yeah. Leadership means marking your territory. We definitely know who the real leader is.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah.
He hasn't changed a bit.
The bloody limb is evidence of the hammer's ruthlessness. I have a ton of resurrection scrolls. Nice. Malachite, air essence. A cool wind blows from the spring realm of Vernivia directly into this feather light enchanted orb. Oh, it's an orb, I see. Okay.
I told him at noon exactly, didn't I?
Let's send him to Fort Joy.
Come on then, Lexi. Hurry up.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, it's Losa?
Your grift teaches you.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed
Losa.
jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame
that's right.
Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were Iffen Ben Mezd, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
I'm not sure. Fell into the water. Was nearly lost.
Me too.
Oh.
Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
I did indeed.
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. I feel ya, Iffen.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids.
Oh, too late.
Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the shipwreck.
Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, "Losa," he'd say. "Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out."
Always follow the rats.
Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what. I've given a few shows around Reaper's Coast. Might be you saw a poster or a flyer. Might be you even heard about the, incident.
What incident?
Well, I was giving this concert up on Overlook Hill. There was a great crowd. They were really feeling it. But I guess it was too good. I had me a little sauce flare-up. Everyone went a bit, I don't know, wild, rabid. I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage afterwards.
Oh, yep. They got me after Source manifested too.
Really? Are you hospitable too?
Huh. Waggle or rackish eyebrow.
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Who is she hosting?
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Heard the commendation was exceptional and had to see for myself.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Strength in numbers, but having a potentially possessed person by a demon might be more trouble.
Who said anything about otherworldly? Demons and brain ghosts are just as mundane as you or I. Mostly you. So, want to go together?
Alright, yeah, of course.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
We got a fighter and we got a wayfarer. Let's have an enchanter.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Very well. Nice.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cunt.
Alright. What's this guy's deal?
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
We found the enforcers.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Yeah. Nothing like a fist fight.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Ooh.
He visibly freezes in fear, stammering a pitiful apology and backing away from you and the elf.
That's right.
Ah, get out of here, will ya? Both of you ain't worth my time.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Although, yeah, pity.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay the law down on that elf. Why do you want to help one of them?
No point in explaining. Wouldn't understand.
You watch yourself. Oddballs don't last long around here.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
Hello, hello.
And what you after?
What you making?
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
How'd you get your hands on one of these contraptions? Seem pretty dangerous.
Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
Interesting.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions?
What you remember about Dallas?
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. Quiet. Loved her family. Always
It's
seemed
always the
strong as I
quiet
recall,
ones.
but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
Do you know how the collars are made?
Magic and metal, like most of Dallas's designs. Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know.
Can you loosen them?
For you? Hell no.
Huh. Well, then for who?
Worthy is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't. So buy or shove off.
Alright, what do you have for sale?
All manner of things. Have a look.
Don't need a resurrection scroll. I have 6 of those, I think. Yeah, I have 6 of those. What you got? Oh, the fire arrows. Ah. And thus begins the beginner's pain. No gold, but all this good stuff. Alright, well. We'll come back. Thank you very much. I do know that the elf went there. Wouldn't help to maybe first explore just a little bit though before we continue that. I remember, I believe there was a way I could save this man. Oh, but I think I need a way to heal him. Yeah, I remember that the doctor asks for some alcohol to give him to ease his passing and he'll die. But you can actually save him. Oh, I don't have a way to heal. Let me look around first.
The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh.
Well, what's the matter, Pooch?
It's no use anyway.
Try me.
You're nice. Emmy would have loved you.
Who's this Emmy?
She was my mate for the last 7, carried the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her.
It's okay, Pooch. You're not alone.
I love you. Say, let me show you something.
Oh, okay. good dog.
Good find.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you.
Give him a little belly rub.
I love you.
Where can I use the key?
Key? What key? Oh, the key! The Magister who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. Did someone say Emmy? Oh, Emmy.
It is now my goal, before all else, to find Buddy. Oh, I'm gonna find Emmy. That is the first thing. That is my main quest now. Find Emmy and reunite her with Buddy.
If you find out where it leads, if you see Emmy, tell her I miss her. Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible. Like lots and lots and lots and lots and...
Alexander?
Lots and lots of dogs, and also a little like dead people. He dragged her to the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll find Emmy. I give him some fish.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you. I think I love you.
No, I'll see you soon, buddy. Well, okay, so let's go ahead and make a Fort Joy save. Okay. It's over here. Nothing. Okay, let's go into that cavern. I don't have a way to heal. Maybe if I don't talk to him yet, it'd be okay.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
No, it was nothing.
She smiles, warily.
I won't forget your aid, friend. Perhaps I can be of aid to you.
Who's in charge around here?
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. Wait, before you go. I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
She just gave me a dismembered head.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, a single spark hovers delicately within this incandescent enchanted orb. I could take a weapon, the armor. I'll take the life essence. That sounds interesting. Let's talk to...
I feel him, but I do not see him.
Oh, let's talk to her. Sahila. Oh, hello.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Don't mind me just laying here.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but but I think I need to talk to this elf.
Sure.
You mind?
Floor is hers.
She darts over to the elf without responding. They begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can overhear. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her, her voice rising.
Oh, Losa. What are you doing?
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps hold of Sahela's hands.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
Just watch and listen.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make me.
Oh.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahela's hands in tight, painful bunches.
Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want to.
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahela's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go. Please.
A sinister smile spreads across Losa's lips. She jerks the elf toward her.
Chatty, chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I wonder what your blood tastes like.
Well, that's not good.
Losa, please. You must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
Oh. Yeah, we'll help the elf.
I bet the elf blood tastes like honey, like nectar, like joy itself.
What a pleasant demon.
Let's find out.
You must weaken her to help her.
Sorry, Losa.
I am sorry, Losa.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I need that restoration scroll.
That is almost enough. A few more hits.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. What? Don't look at me like that.
You're not looking at her like anything. Hang an arm around her shoulders and tell her to line up. She doesn't want to talk about what just happened. That's fine by you. Yep. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Good. I don't. Let's keep moving. I want to get out of this bloody place as soon as possible.
I do too. Let's go.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. Quite the blood-soaked journey has led you here. You are not who you once were, and I sense you are not yet who you will be.
How does she know about my past?
I see it before my eyes.
How's the future?
Wary all of a sudden, she takes a step back from you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I cannot offer you much more than my sympathies. Our fates are intertwined, yours and mine. This clouds my vision.
I'm looking for a way out of Fort Joy.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way, Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
Who is this Amiro.
My protector, my friend, an elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek, a way out.
I'll consider your request.
I know I can trust you. I see it before my eyes. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him.
Alright, so the Red Prince is a dreamer.
Yes, please ask.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken, but I see all the same.
Who took your eyes, and why?
He is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. I feel very sorry for him. You understand when you meet him, after you escape.
Why you guys hold up in this dank cave?
It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us. My home is far. Your language gives me some trouble. We elves... Time, for us, is now. There is not then and when.
How'd you come to Fort Joy?
I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain. You are here, and so we are here.
Thanks very much.
I feel him. I am glad to see you. You fill me with peace.
Nothing. Alright.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones.
Kids aren't so bad.
Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire. I see how you feel then.
Which one
I
is
feel him, but I do not see
Modi? Raleigh? Modi.
Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again! Ever! You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me.
Alright.
Ready?
Set.
Go!
but I do not see him.
Some rope. It's just like Skyrim.
Found me! Okay, wait, let me hide again. Ready?
Set.
Go!
Oh. Oh. My bad. Who's this guy?
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Oh. Best salute.
Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins
Nice.
discount.
What you got?
The soldier stands to attention.
Resurrection. No healing. At least I have a discount now. I wonder if the Red Prince has anything to say to him.
You,
Oh.
Red Demon, the exiled pig. I'd heard they'd sent you here, but I'd hoped you'd have drowned yourself before crossing my path.
I see the Red Prince is popular. You know what? Maybe it's best to avoid confrontation at this time.
The soldier looks at you hard, his grip tensing around his spear.
No, I suppose the Red Prince is rather taller, isn't he? You're positively stunted. Sorry for the mix-up. House?
Just breathe, Red Prince. Breathe. Let it go. Same height you were when you ruled the House of War. No, we'll just let it go.
Hallowed are its halls. Please, comrade, I have all you need to steel yourself against the brutes that haunt this place. I will accept no more than a pittance for all you may require.
Best to just make friends with the other prisoners if possible. Okay. Discount. Let's go find that kid. I do not see him. Oh!
Wow! You're really smart.
That I am.
You know what? I bet my best friend would really, really, really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce.
Okay.
My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
I've spotted something.
No shovel, but I did bring a lizard.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Good job, Prince. Maybe I'll nickname him Red. Good job, Red. Yeah. Oh, finally.
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Don't mind me, I'm just,
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here. Good. Good gods. Can it be?
stuck for eternity with children. Stuck to the wall, only able to... Poor fool. Let me just take a look at all this real quick. Don't mind me going through all your stuff.
You! Tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
Quickly bring him up on the last 1,000 years of history. Yeah.
1,000 years? Gods, the walls of this pit have leached a whole millennium from me. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange notion.
Doesn't he count?
A child may technically be alive, but so is a potato. You understand?
Poor
No,
fool.
Morty cannot help with what I ask. A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest. where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Sure, friend. What's Molly gotta say? Huh. Excuse me, excuse me.
So, what did you and Wither talk about?
Your friend's undead.
Yeah, I know. Why do you think I brought you down here? I want you to help him.
Fair enough.
Grown-ups are weird.
Yeah. It's good.
It's stuck fast.
Hmm. Can Red pull it out? Oh.
I got it.
Good sir. You have set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... Blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet.
Must be strong magic at play.
I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex, may maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
I accept.
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
Is there anything else about this island?
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
How do you know where your soul is kept?
I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
Here you are. Alright. We have another potential way off. Just have to find Withermore's soul jar. A switch on the courtyard statue leads to the phylactery room in the soul jar. Okay. Okay.
Wither is free! Now we can be happy! Now we can get out!
Are you going to miss your friend?
Well, yeah. A lot. But he's my friend, and it's better if your friends are happy.
Happy to help.
When I grow up, I want to be a hero like you. You're a real hero, not only one from a story. You finished your quest and saved the princess.
The princess.
Skeleton, friend.
Thanks, kid.
Here, take this. It'll show you how to find my secret fort and my treasure chest. So here's your last quest. If you can find a way up, you can have my treasure.
Oh, interesting. What was it that Buddy's key. Gold. Spear. Oh. Hey, nice. Yeah, you can use that. All in. Oh, it's a spear. Yeah. Let's try out the spear for a bit. I don't have any other armor. Okay. That's good for now. Let's head back up. I don't know where Modi's treasure fort is, but keep an eye out. Oh. Oh, I see. I had to get there somehow. Okay. Huh. Pardon me. I wonder... Ah, nah.
But I do not see him.
I won't irritate the people that I've made allies with. Alright. Alright. Still alive. Still alive. Don't worry, Dane. We'll find something for you. Let's go find... Who was that? I think it was... Yeah, we'll find Amiro. And the lizard.
So this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way?
Is this the arena? Did I find a way to make some gold?
Winning has its own rewards if
Who's
that's
that?
what you're after. Slip down the hatch and talk to Thorn. Put those greasy hands of yours to work.
Looks like it. Alright, I'll come back for this.
I've got that special shipment you was asking after.
Take your coin then.
Yeah, this is the way to get money. How about Hilda?
Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, mate? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
What sort of special means are you talking about?
Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as it's good stuff.
Only the finest, you know.
Nothing to... No restoration scrolls. Oh.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Gonna need to probably do whatever is down this hatch. Earn some gold.
If a magister finds this on you,
Let's talk to Amiro.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again. Listen, I can help you if you just shut
There's
up.
Griff.
This clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
How do you know he's the culprit?
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
What did he steal?
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Alright. I'll find your stuff. If you free Amiro.
Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Did you really kill a man over a few pieces of fruit?
Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
It's fair.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
He may be a bit ruthless, but someone's gotta take leadership.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
I'm a friend of Sahila. Didn't think you were a thief.
He perks up and wipes his face with his good hand.
Sahila, you speak to her? She is all right then. Good.
I'm here to help you.
She sees my trouble, of course. She already knows. And she knows I help you out of here in exchange.
Tell me what you know.
It is all prepared. It is ready. I am too weak to go. But I must care for Sahela. You release me, and I show you the way out.
That's fair trade.
I am grateful. Your freedom for mine. A good deal.
Do you know who took the supplies then?
I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does. Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks.
Why is he so bent on getting these back?
Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious, in case you haven't noticed.
Why were you snooping around anyway?
I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand?
I understand. We'll get you out of here.
Thank you. And hurry.
Well,
I've got that special shipment you was asking after. Got it.
oh, hello, Butter.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
Ask her if she likes what she sees. Yeah.
Ha! Cheeky. What's your name?
Break into a cold sweat, realizing the line worked. If I ever play through this game again with custom-made character, that's definitely what I'll say. You can call me whatever you like.
Alright, Slick. Haven't seen you around here before. When did you get in?
Slick. I like that. Okay. Don't want to lay it on too thick.
I remember that feeling all too well.
Looks strangely familiar. We meet before?
You mean it? Or is that another line of yours?
Haha.
I used to play the harp, you know. Mostly around Arks, although sometimes we'd travel down to Driftwood. Might be you saw one of my performances.
How'd you get involved with Chris Thugs?
You think? I was raised by the whip, and I'm not afraid to use one either, especially not in here.
Fair enough.
Joining up with Griff's the closest thing you can get to security around here. Family, too. Till the Reds take you, anyway.
Don't plan on letting the Magisters take me anywhere.
Everyone talks a big game when they get here. Big games get smaller when you've got one of their weapons in your face, though.
I'm dead serious. You should join.
She laughs. The sound fills the air like the ringing of a bell.
Now, wouldn't that be something? Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arx?
Absolutely nothing could keep me from it.
She leans forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
Oh.
Until then.
Nice.
Something in the kitchen, do you?
I'll see you in Arx. How do you get a quest for that?
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
See you later, Butters. Alright. Well. So we gotta find... Oh, let's go talk to Sabil? I'm gonna just save real quick.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Ethan's a smart man. Best wait and watch.
She freezes under your stare for a moment, then whirls and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
Oh, blast.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking.
Honesty is the way to go. Ethan Ben Mezd of the Lone Wolves.
You can see quality, but lone wolves, amateurs all. Also, I thought, you do tread on soft paws, Ifan.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
This is very, Ethan's very Aragorn. Like, with his raising by the elves and his ranger ways. But the Arwen is kind of mean. Yeah, why are you stalking that lizard?
Because it is my desire to question him intensely. As for the reason, you're staring at it. You see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fort Joy.
I bet that's the dreamer too. Great.
I intend to raise the subject with him.
I am not that lizard.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
Okay.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Well, instead of killing me, you could join me.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
I'm planning the job, you see. And I need people with talents. We're breaking out of here.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Please, I am far from misguided.
I'm inclined to agree. You managed to catch me off guard, after all. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Jolly good.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence
Rogue's
of the
great.
dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm
I have a
perfectly
rogue,
lethal,
a fighter,
wielding any
enchanter,
weapon or magic.
and a
So,
ranger.
the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
For the moment. Nice. This is a good party. Let's go talk to this lizard.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak.
Yeah, go ahead.
Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows
Breathe in.
After about half an hour, they wake up and begin to discuss what they saw in their dreams. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer.
Couldn't help but overhear some of those nuggets of wisdom.
You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne.
Is the throne worth the assassins that come with it?
Of course it is. I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. A greater one. A more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
Swamplands east. Is this north? So east is that way. Okay.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too, if I chewed that much Drudene.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
As you're about to approach the lizard, Sabine cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
Ooh, I might not get to talk to this guy. But, go ahead.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the Master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines. Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
Demon elf, how dare you strike down a dreamer?
Such is my prerogative, Prince. And doubly so, my pleasure. Something on your mind?
Why did you just brutally kill Stingtail?
It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. Extensively.
She defies you with devilishly innocent eyes.
I don't know.
Can you blame me?
Yeah, to be fair, might have done the same thing.
There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still.
Alright, let's move on.
You know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish. And Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. Fellow named Griff. 2 birds, 1 stone. How about it?
Cultivated and exported from the equator by expert lizard horticulturists. That's Griff's stuff. Citrus. Oh, I've got some skill books. Let's grab this bedroll. And a healing potion. Fish. Alright. What's in here? Oh, it's marked.
I think this was the crate I was after. Looks like someone made off with most of the contents, though.
Oh. Who stole it? Alright. Alright, well, I think we'll stop there. Next time, go and give Griff back his oranges and continue to find a way out of here. Thanks for watching.